What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another Final Beat Figures video, and today we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 favorite John Cena rivalries. This week I have dedicated to John Cena. I have done a John Cena video every day this week, and I will continue to do it all the way till Sunday. This is day 4, and we're doing another top 5. This is the last top 5 video of the week. Then the rest of the videos for the week will be different, but he's had so many great rivalries over the years and opponents, and I figured I would go through my top 5 favorite rivalries that he has had. Right here in front of you are honorable mentions. I got 5 actual picks and then 4 honorable mentions. I'm sure I could have added another one or 2 in there, but we'll get started with the honorable mentions. First off, start in the back. We have Umaga. This one you probably really don't remember that much, and honestly, I almost forgot about it, but they did feud for the WWE Championship back in, I think, 2007. And they had some pretty good matches. John, he kind of made him look like a beast, but then he would ultimately defeat him. But the match I remember, it was Royal Rumble 2007, I think. 2005, 2007 always gets mixed up for me, but Royal Rumble 2007, they had I think, last man standing match, Extreme Rules, it was something like that, and it was a really good match. I remember they had a match at, I think, at New Year's Revolution as well. That was also a good one. I remember having that one on DVD. That was a fun one to watch too, but yeah, I felt Umaga was so underrated, man. He sadly passed, I think, 2009, but yeah, he had, not just John Cena, he had more great rivals. Him and Jeff Hardy for the IC title, man, that was like all of 2008, it seemed like. But yeah, his feud with John Cena was really good. Putting like a monster in front of Cena, see if he can defeat him, and he ultimately did, I think, every time. But yeah, they had real fun matches, and definitely go check it out. Really underrated. Umaga's so underrated, man. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, so an honorable mention is Umaga. Another honorable mention is Batista the Animal. They feuded in 2000, I think it was 8. Remember they had their infamous SummerSlam match where he caused Cena to break his neck. Cena was going for the leg drop, and Batista countered it into a Batista bomb. He landed in the corner part of the ring, broke his neck. They were also tag champs, and then they were also going after each other, so that was really interesting. Yeah, some pretty good matches. They had some extreme style matches. They had a last man standing match, an I Quit match, all for WWE Championship. That was in 2010. They had a WrestleMania match as well, WrestleMania 26. Most of the time, Cena went over Batista, but I remember in the I Quit match, that's when Cena AA'd him off of the car through the stage, and then the last man standing is when he duct taped his feet around the post so he couldn't get up. But yeah, they had some really good extreme style matches, and I would definitely recommend go watching those. But yeah, Batista and John had a really, really fun rivalry. So that is another one on the honorable mentions. Next up is Shawn Michaels, HBK. 2007 is around when they were feuding. They had a match at WrestleMania 23. John won that. Everyone wanted Shawn to win, though, but that was pretty good. Then I think 2 weeks later or something, they had a match on Raw, and they were in London. It's actually one of my favorite matches. I did a top 5 favorite Cena matches. I think it was yesterday's video. You can go watch that video, but that match was on there. It was just an episode of Raw. They were in London, I believe. They went close to an hour. It was such a good match. But yeah, and then there was a Fatal 4-Way as well, with Edge and Randy Orton thrown in there at Backlash. That was a fun one. Ending sequence, that was insane. But yeah, I felt they always had pretty good matches, pretty good chemistry. They were also tag champs when Shawn was challenging him for the title, so that's interesting as well. Same with like what they did with Batista. They did that 2 years in a row, I guess. But yeah, I thought that was really, really cool that they did that. Have your tag partner as your challenger for the world title and stuff. But yeah, again, real fun matches. They had a really good chemistry. Shawn Michaels, one of the greatest of all time. Yeah, so I would definitely go recommend watching that. The Raw match, but I mean their WrestleMania match was good as well. But honorable mention is Shawn Michaels. Last honorable mention is the Game, Triple H. They feuded around, I think it was 2006, I think. They had a match at WrestleMania 22. Everyone wanted Triple H to win that as well, and Cena won. I think this is actually the gear, knee pads, then I painted the trunks to make it look like it. I don't know if that's what was on the back, but I did a custom, like Conan the Barbarian is what he was going for, I think. But yeah, I mean, they had some really good matches. Elimination Chamber matches, they've been in the finals. Royal Rumble, they've been in the finals. They've had triple threat match with Edge. That was a really fun one as well, if you remember that one. But yeah, they had just great chemistry. Two top guys just going at it. I don't really know. I think their feud kind of stopped around 2009. I remember actually Shawn and Triple H versus Cena in a triple threat match at Survivor Series. That's kind of the last time I remember really any of them facing off. But yeah, they had really good chemistry. They brought out the best in each other, and some pretty good matches in there. So, but the last honorable mention is Triple H. So now let's jump into my top 5. First on the list is The Rock. They had 2 WrestleMania matches. It was dubbed Once in a Lifetime, and then they did the next year after. But they had really good matches. The promo, they had a year's worth of promos, I think, or maybe even over a year worth of promo battles back and forth with each other. Just insane promos, insane stuff. They were just ratting each other out, just dropping bombs on each other, just back and forth every single week, insulting each other. It was a fun time, man. That was 2012 and 2013, but yeah, and then they also teamed at Survivor Series in 2012. That's the last time we saw them together. Besides when Cena turned heel, they were together for a cup of coffee, real quick. Never saw The Rock since, but yeah, I mainly chose this based on the promo battles and everything. Their matches were pretty good. The WrestleMania matches pretty good. I would say 28 was better than 29, but yeah. Definitely, this feud was definitely worth it for the promo battles and everything. I'm sure there's a video of the entire timeline online. You can go check it out somewhere. But yeah, this was really fun based on the promos and everything. Really good matches. WWE Championship was on the line. WrestleMania 29, Cena won it. But yeah, really, really good promo work from both of these two. Next rivalry we have is AJ Styles. They feuded 2016 leading into 2017. They had, so far, I think 4 matches as of today. 2 in the same year. They fought at, it was Money in the Bank and AJ won, and then they fought at SummerSlam, AJ won. And then the following year at Royal Rumble is when Cena beat Styles, won the WWE Championship for the 16th time. And then years later, it was actually this year, they did one final match for Cena's retirement tour, and they freaking tore the house down. It was one of the best matches of the year. So many paying tribute moments, reversals, sequences, it was such an incredible match. I think it was Crown Jewel, if I believe so, but it's one of the Saudi shows, but oh my goodness, fantastic work between these two. Their Royal Rumble match at 2017, I think, is one of the greatest matches ever. They went out there and just freaking killed it, put it all on the line. They work so well together. AJ is one of the best in the world globally. I mean, and then Cena's one of the GOATs. But yeah. The promo battles as well with these two, like AJ was the new kid coming up within 5 months or whatever. He won the WWE Championship. He got real arrogant and everything, thought he was better than everybody, but then Cena came in, put him in his place, and yeah, the rest is history, man. But love this feud so much. One of my favorite feuds. They have one of my favorite matches of all time with the Royal Rumble match. But yeah, definitely go check out their matches, their feud and everything. But yeah, that is the feud for AJ Styles. Next rivalry we have is CM Punk. They feuded. It was 2011, I believe. Basically all the way up to 2014. They were always crossing paths and everything. Um, I mean, they've never had a WrestleMania match, which I feel like they definitely should have deserved a WrestleMania match. But I mean, you can't fix it now. But yeah, their promo work when like the pipe bomb was happening, and then it was like CM Punk was leaving with the title. They had the unification match at SummerSlam, the incredible Money in the Bank match. It's probably one of the best matches ever in history. And then also the match on Raw where Cena put up his Royal Rumble win against Punk, where they went like an hour or something, real close to an hour or something. That was a really fun one as well. That was 2013, I believe. But yeah, and then they fought again this year. I can't remember what pay-per-view it was, but John Cena, he cut his own pipe bomb, put Punk through the table, cut a pipe bomb sitting on the top rope. Punk came out at some point. I think it was like the night before the pay-per-view or whatever, and did the Doctor of Thugonomics, got in Cena's face, rapped to him, insulted him and stuff. The match that they had following that wasn't the greatest, but I mean it was good, and I'm just glad that we got a last CM Punk and John Cena match for the retirement run. They always have great chemistry. All their promos, everything, fantastic, all the way back to the start, 2011. Yeah, their Money in the Bank match, again, one of the most famous matches probably out there. Probably a lot of people's favorite matches of all time. But yeah, great chemistry, great promos, just everything. Just fantastic work from both of these. So there is the CM Punk rivalry. Next up, we have Edge. They have been fighting since like 2005. When Edge first cashed in his Money in the Bank on John Cena after he went through an Elimination Chamber. And then they just went back and forth. They had the incredible TLC match in Toronto, which is one of my favorite matches. They fought at SummerSlam before, I believe. They fought really basically all the time, man. They had so many matches. It went all the way up even until 2009. I think the last time they fought one-on-one was 2010, I believe. Episode of Raw, I think. But yeah, again, their promo work. Lita was involved. I remember John Cena threw Edge into I think it was Long Island Sound, like the most polluted body of water ever. Edge went to Cena's house, slapped his father. That's what led to the TLC match. And then they had the SummerSlam match. I think it was SummerSlam in Boston. So they both fought on each other's turf. But yeah, just fantastic work from both of these men. They brought out the best in each other. Really good. I mean, Edge was just freaking fantastic at being a heel, and John Cena just looks like a freaking superhero in this. But yeah, again, promo work, just matches, attacks, just everything wrapped up. Fantastic. They had so many matches. I don't even know how many they had. It felt like they were feuding forever, but I enjoyed it so much. So there is the rivalry with Edge. Speaking of a ton of matches, last but not least, we have Randy Orton. I feel like you knew this was going to be on here without a doubt. They've basically been feuding all the way since 2006, I think, even up till today. They had a match this year as well. But yeah, I mean, Randy had attacked Cena's father in the front row, kicked him. They've had matches basically every big pay-per-view you could think of, even WrestleMania. Triple H was involved, but he was in that match as well. They've had Hell in a Cell, Last Man Standing, I Quit match, Iron Man match. I mean, they basically have been through every single stipulation match that you can think of. And basically in '09, basically this was the feud that you saw basically every pay-per-view. '09 villain Randy Orton, bald Randy Orton. Oh my god, that's one of the best uh, like versions, if the I think the best ever version of Randy Orton, or really any superstar ever in WWE history, in my opinion. That's why Randy Orton's my GOAT. Cena's probably my second GOAT, but I mean, they always flip flop back and forth. Two of the greatest right here, bringing out the best in each other. They even had a unification match at TLC 2014 or 13, I believe. Both titles above the ring. Randy Orton did win. But yeah, like I said, basically every single match stipulation you can think of, I'm sure they have done it at some point. And it's just so fun to watch. And just bringing back childhood memories of when they fought this year. It just, all those matches and memories and promos and everything just come flowing back to you. And it's really cool to see. I'm so glad that they got Randy in on the farewell tour. It's when Cena was heel. Kind of on. I mean, I wish he would have stayed babyface the entire run, but I mean, it was interesting to see. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but yeah, they've had tons of matches, probably close to 100 if I had to guess. Not even joking, but yeah, fantastic matches, fantastic promos, just everything they did, build each other up, made each other better, and made each other two of the top superstars in the company, probably ever. So there is the rivalry with Randy Orton. But that's going to do it for my top 5 favorite John Cena rivalries. Again, there's probably more I could have added to this, but these are just the 5 I could think of, and just the most matches that I could think of that they had, and just storylines and everything, promos, even attires tied in, match stipulations, championships, just everything tied in, and that's how I came up with my top 5. And a lot of these are my top 5 favorite matches as well. A lot of these have superstars of my favorite matches of John Cena, which was yesterday's video. You can go check that one out as well. Check out the other 2 as well. But tomorrow we're going to continue. I think this was the last top 5 video. So tomorrow we're doing something different. But yeah, definitely some fantastic feuds. He's had a fantastic career with a lot of great opponents. Putting on fantastic matches, improving each other, just making WWE even better. I think that's going to do it. Let me know what your favorite John Cena rivalry is, what your favorite match from his with that rival. Who would you switch out? Who would you keep? Who would you add? Whatever. But that's going to do it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.